Why should you get married? What is the right reason to get married? That is what we're talking about. That is this week's topic. So let's get into it. The poll results are in, and you guys decided that you should get married for love with 72% of the vote. And 3% of y'all said get married for money. Shocker. We are going to start with the number one reason that you guys chose, which of course is love. Especially here in the United States, we do mainly love based relationships. You get to know a person, you develop emotions, you fall in love, and that's how you know that that's the person to have kids with, to spend your life with. That's how we do it. But everything has pros and cons. When you put all of your feelings and all of your love and trust into one person, you do set yourself up for being vulnerable, being violated in some kind of way, or, betrayed. So some people feel like it's not worth the risk of being in love. But some people feel that connection, that companionship, that friendship, the safety of knowing somebody is there for you every day, they have to have that before they decide to get married. So love, I understand it. I get it. But I'm going to tell you what I think, if I think you should marry for love, at the end of the video. So keep watching. I think number two was sex, but even if it isn't, that's the one we're going to next. So sex, should you get married just because the sex is good? And people will say this because even though time wise, you don't spend an excessive amount of time, well, I don't spend an excessive amount of time having sex every day, but it's a big piece. If you are sexually frustrated in a relationship, it can lead to some bad things happening. So, yeah, sex is a part of it also. But if you're not sexually compatible, you should still get married anyway. I don't know. That's what some people say, and they feel like sex is more important than the money, and sex is more important than the love. Financial. I'm glad I saved this one for last because it is the most underrated. I think finances is underrated. I do feel like it's a part of a relationship, a marriage, a partnership. Finances do come into play. How you handle, how you mishandle, those things come into play, especially for a marriage. Do I think it is the only thing? No. That if you have money, your marriage will be perfect. We know that's not true. Donald Trump has been married more than once. We know just because you have money doesn't make a relationship work. But should you only focus on the money as a factor to get married? If he doesn't have six figures in his savings or he doesn't have $1 million a year job, I can't marry him. Is the finances that important in the marriage equation? So if you haven't dropped your choice in the comments, do that now because I'm about to tell you what I think. Don't come for me, but I am going to give what seems like a politically correct answer, but it is not. I think it is a combination of all three. I know that wasn't a choice, but I'm making my own choice. D, all of the above. Because you can't be flat broke. I have to love you in a capacity. It can't be an arranged marriage where I don't know you to love you yet. So love is a piece of it. And then also the sex. I'm not going to marry you if the sex is not lit. That's just me. Some of y'all can say it's all love, it's all money, it's all sex. I don't agree with any of those. My choice is D, all of the above. And if I had to put a percent on it, I would say 50% love because that gets you through the hard times when you really love somebody. You're like, I'm going to stick it out because I love this person. So 50% love, 25% financial, need to have a few stacks in that savings account. And also the sex. I mean, come on. Nobody wants to be with somebody for the rest of their life and be sexually frustrated. Like the lady, I don't know if y'all watch reality TV, but the lady on Love and Marriage Huntsville, she had 4 or 5 kids from this man and said she had never had an orgasm. I don't want to be that. You can't tell me that that didn't play a factor in their divorce. It did. I know it did. That woman had 4 or 5 babies and never had an orgasm. Yeah, when he cheats, you're going to be more likely to leave and say, this, because he wasn't even putting it down like that. So the fact that he's cheating and giving her some trash ding-a-ling too, I'm out. Homegirl said, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not staying. I'm leaving. If he had been laying that pipe down, even when they cheat, you might let him come back. You might break up with him, but you still gonna get that thing. So I'm gonna stop rambling about my reality TV. But yes, I think it's a good mixture and a good combination of all three that works for you. So figure out your love equation before you walk down the aisle. I'm Jessica. Thank you for watching. Stand to the end of the video. Hit me on the fans page, Instagram. Y'all know I hit you back. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye, y'all.